Hey, Cam, Chris Jenkins. I'm a little disappointed I didn't make your list, but good to see you back nevertheless.
You a good guy, Chris. You a good guy. I'm just playing. Look, the other guys just be on the fence. You know how they have a way with words. You know, we know, we know that. So
Hey, Cam, if you could,
I got to get them some vegetables or something, man, to get them back in good graces. So hopefully, they don't have a way with words with this one.
What's going on, everybody? He's back. Did you enjoy that? That is a flashback video from Cam Newton when he returned to Charlotte 4 years ago for the team, and he is going to be back this weekend for the wild card matchup versus the Los Angeles Rams. He's going to have his podcast that he's going to do at the Roy and Riot tailgate, and then he's going to be banging the drum at the end of the third quarter. He says, I'm a good guy. All right. So, with that being said, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Help us get to 15,000. Set your reminders. We're going live this Saturday. I think game time is 4:30, so it'll be at 2:30. I'm going to post it soon so that you can make sure that you join us. I've been trying to do something where we want to do it. The show is live each and every week. Do it with Rashad of Panther Nation Podcast. Been wanting to do this show where we invite you guys out to be part of our live audience. But I'll be honest with you, that weather is looking crazy, and we're not a huge operation where I can have all the logistics that goes on to setting up a lot of expensive equipment in cold and rainy weather. But nevertheless, let's get going. Final injury report of the week as the Carolina Panthers get ready to take on the Los Angeles Rams this Saturday at 4:30 Eastern Standard Time. Wild card matchup. So let's go ahead and get into this final injury report of the week. Let me say what's up to my members. Tyrone, what's going on? Thank you for joining me. Panthers Boy 803, thank you for joining me. Appreciate everybody that's joining in. Rob Blake, I don't know how to say it, but Mr. Blake, appreciate you much. Let's go ahead and get into this. Let me get my screens ready. Yeah, I figured you guys would like that intro. I may have to use that intro for the rest of the week until we get to game day. Hold on, I thought I had everything in order. I did not. Let's get it together, Chris. Let's get it together. All right. Let's go ahead and look at the injury report from this week, the final injury report of the week. All right, here's what we got. We got our defensive tackle, Bobby Brown III. He is a full participant in practice. That means he's ready to go. And then we got our cornerback, Robert Rochelle, full participant in practice. That means he's ready to go. That means both of these guys, both Bobby Brown and Robert Rochelle, have cleared the concussion protocol. They are cleared, all right? And then Rob Hunt, he was a full participant in practice. Coach said he's not, they don't know yet. I think they know. I mean, because there's obviously going to be a corresponding roster move, but they already made roster moves earlier this week where there's a free spot for Rob. He says he wants Rob to not just be a spot player, he wants him to be a starter. Wants his impact to be there for the whole game. I'm pretty sure, without any inside information, I'm pretty sure that Rob's going to go. It's win or go home. I mean, you got Cam there, you got all the excitement. This is it, right? It's one. You got to go 1-0. It's your opportunity to go to 1-0. So we'll see. It's not official. Defensive tackle A. Sean Robinson got a vet day, did not practice due to some rest. And then you have guard Chandler Zavala, whose 21-day window was open this week. He was a full participant, and he is questionable. David Canales has said all year long, and it certainly shows that he goes to make his decision about injured players not on what's best for the team, but what's best for the person first. And they've been good at that. I don't say that he's going to change that, but I feel like he's going to allow more input from that player. And if that player really, really wants to go and they have been cleared to go, then he's going to see what they have because everybody wants to win. All right. So that's your injury report for the Carolina Panthers. I will share with you guys injuries for the LA Rams. They don't have a lot. They just had a few. And I'm looking through all my screens here. Chris, get it together. All right, here we go. So the Rams, they got two players that are out. They got their offensive lineman, Kevin Dotson, out. And then they have their wide receiver, Jordan Whittington, which is kind of like their wide receiver 3, Jordan Whittington, out. So again, the LA Rams currently have two guys that are going to be out this week. Kevin Dotson, offensive lineman, he's a starter. He's out. And then Jordan Whittington, wide receiver, he's a starter as well. Number 3 wide receiver, he's out. And then they got two guys that are questionable, Terrence Ferguson, a tight end, and Josh Wallace, a cornerback. They are questionable for the LA Rams. Sorry, I don't have the graphic for you, but those are the injuries for the LA Rams. Now, we also had a chance to hear from head coach Dave Canales. And I'm going to first play the clip. I don't think I got the clip ready that I'm about to talk about. Let me make sure I have the clip before I start talking about it. Yeah. Let's go ahead, and since we were talking about, I led you guys with Cam Newton, let me go ahead and play the clip on Dave Canales talking about the possibility. I mean, it's kind of strange to me how every single thing on the moon shows that Cam Newton's going to be there, but the team itself will not officially say it, even though they use his font, even though he's going to be tailgating, doing his show here live. Obviously, he's going to be here. But here's Dave Canales on the excitement that Cam brings.
I heard about that. I heard that rumor. For me, it's just we can.
He said, I heard that rumor. Still, Dave, I heard that rumor. But anyway, here we go.
I heard about that. I heard that rumor. For me, it's just we can use all the help we can get. You talk about bringing juice, and that's that momentum and that energy that comes. And I think about Cam. I just think of aura. And like he's the big person. It's not just by his height and size, but also just the personality. And I just if that happens, I think it's amazing, and we can use any type of energy and that enthusiasm. And I know that I know our fans in Bank of America Stadium will be fired up if that does happen.
So there's your head coach Dave Canales on if that happens. You guys want to hear? Somebody said they want to hear that clip again. Let me see if I can play it for you again. Let me see.
Once those guys that, the reason why they're here or the reason or their worth to this offense, they start getting it, we'll be fine.
Here you go.
All right, man. Appreciate it.
Hey, Cam, Chris Jenkins, I'm a little disappointed I didn't make your list, but good to see you back nevertheless.
You a good guy, Chris. You a good guy. I'm just playing. Look, the other guys just be on the fence. You know how they have a way with words.
All right. So let's keep it moving. Again, Cam Newton, there was a previous clip with Dave Canales talking on the excitement, the aura, the fun that Cam Newton brings, the energy that he brings. And, I'm hoping that Cam, this probably will not be the case. Probably will not be the case. But it would be cool if they allowed him to be on the field during the game and let him kind of interact with the crowd and maybe be on the bench and get things going. I doubt if they're going to go that far since it took them so long to get him here. But couldn't he be on the sidelines? No? I mean, Snoop Dogg, well, I think he was part of the broadcast. Snoop Dogg be on the field. Snoop Dogg be catching kickoffs in college football games that are live and real. So why can't we have Cam Newton on the sidelines here in Charlotte for a wild card matchup to help keep the crowd hyped? But nevertheless, let's keep on going. Let's go ahead and talk about the rookies. That's one other thing. So head coach Dave Canales spoke with the media today. Was not a lot that came from that. Right now these guys are getting really locked in. Tomorrow the media has no access, and then of course Saturday is the game. But rookies have no doubt. Nick Gordon, Lathan Ramsey, Jimmy Horn Jr., Mitchell Evans, Tedero McMillan, last but not least, right, leading candidate for Offensive Rookie of the Year, have all been very crucial in this team's success. And today, head coach Dave Canales spoke on the impact that the rookies have been having and what they mean to this team.
It gives me an opportunity to talk about Dan Morgan, the amazing job he's done evaluating talent, evaluating football character, personal character, and then the ability to help us from a football standpoint. And he and I just constant conversations about how can we get these guys involved, because they're going to have to help us at some point. And that's been true for all of them. They've all had to step up and help us. And Jimmy Horn's role continuing to grow. You talk about Nick, who's been out there the whole time. Lathan Ransom, just growing into different roles and making impacts on special teams, those types of things. I can go on and on our entire rookie class, but it's also a staff that's committed to development, that's committed to spending all the extra time they need to with these guys to make sure they're as ready as possible for game day. But we need them. We need them now. We've needed them down the stretch and certainly in the future. And this is all I like saying this too, just every mistake that a rookie makes for you early on is an investment in your future. And it's an opportunity to learn and to grow. And it does pay dividends.
Man, I be loving the things they say. Every opportunity, every mistake, it's an investment, right? It's these rookies. We dealt with it this year, the ups and downs. Bryce Young sticks out because he's the quarterback. But our rookies were in the game too, and they're growing as well. They have things that they could do to be helping this team out as well. And having so many rookies be an impact on this team, I think it just sets us up for a good future. Now, there's a lot of other question marks about the future. We're not going to have that conversation right now, but just wanted to bring some highlights from today's press conference to you guys in case you haven't seen it. Tyler Haley, we need Rob. Our run game depends on it. That's why I feel like Rob wants to go, man, and he needs to go. Zavala would be good to have back as well. I'm a little bit more skeptical on Zavala because he seems to get hurt a lot. So you don't want to bring him back and then he's back on the injury list again, right? Which means he's probably going to be done for the season at that point. But Robert Hunt, you certainly want that big body, that all-pro guy back on that line, helping with his enthusiasm, helping with his blocking prowess, all that good stuff. So we'll keep you tuned, right? It's not official yet what's going to happen. Should be, it should be tomorrow. Should be tomorrow that we know if Rob Hunt is officially going to be back or not. Hey, thank you everybody for tuning in. I did play that again. A mascot, yeah, not a mascot, but I'm saying I know they have a mascot. I don't know what you're talking about, Deuce Carroll, but Deuce Carroll, thank you for signing on and being a member. A lot of people saying the energy is going to be crazy. Cam will inspire the team. Hey, Chris, keep pounding, pay the ransom. You guys are awesome. Hey, thank you so much again for watching. Don't know if we'll have a show tomorrow unless there's some breaking news, but your next show will be me and Rashad live from somewhere in Charlotte outside of the Bank of America Stadium, getting you ready for this wild card matchup, all right? Thank you, everybody, for tuning in. Don't forget, Super Chats are still welcomed. Cash App is still welcome. We may need to do a emergency fundraiser if we win this weekend, and then we have to travel to Seattle. Hey, thank you all so much for watching. Chris Jenkins for Charlotte Vibe.